Sorry about that. I'm sitting here telling and answering all you guys. I believe you can understand me now. I had my mic off. But yeah, so Hanwha is favored, maybe because it's Ryu Jin. His opponent, Iho Sung, is not a guy that goes deep into games. He has only qualified for a win once, which was against Dusan, where he got his one win, 5.2 innings. Yuanjin has not pitched well on the road, though. ERA of 7 on the road, 697 on the road. Not a good a sign. And he also pitched on Tuesday, so five. Normally, pitcher on Tuesday will also pitch on Sunday, and they usually do not pitch well on Sunday. This is very important, a big, huge thing there. They usually do not pitch well on Sunday. On Tuesday, he threw 110 pitches. Again, he's obviously a little different as he has been in the MLB, where he's pitching every he's 5-man rotation, where it's not a Monday off day. But at the same time, he hasn't pitched there for a while. So and I uploaded a video talking about all this. I'm trying to do some previews because I know a lot of people want more information. But Kim Tae-yeon is going to start things off, and first pitch in there for a strike. And there we go. And second pitch in there, another strike. Oh, 0-2. So Iho Sung, 4.03 ERA, 6 games, 1-2, 22 innings. He has pitched one game against Hanwha, as that one's way outside. Ball 1. He has pitched against Hanwha. He only pitched 2.2 innings, gave up 1 run, ended up actually getting the loss in that game. But again, he only gave up 1 run. At that time, he was a 40 or 50 pitch pitcher. Now he's an 80 to 90 pitch pitcher. So it's a different situation. At home, on the road, he's about the same pitcher. There's not really very much difference at all in his stats. Kim Tae-yeon lifts stats one back and out of play. The first base side, the Hanwha side on the road there in the Samsung. Samsung's wearing their very, very jail-oriented uniforms. Navy blue with gray pins. It looks like gray. Maybe it's white. I don't know. Some pinstripes all the way down and matching pants. And that's a beautiful stroke into the right field is Kim Tae-yeon on base to start the game for Hanwha. I almost want Hanwha not to score in the first inning because the last few games have not been good. And welcome to the stream, Nick. All right. Yeah, so in his last 5 games, he's given up 2 runs, 2 runs, 2 runs, 1 run, 1 run. He's 1-2 in those situations because he's only qualified for a win 1 time. But Peraza is DHing today, which is a good sign for Hanwha, a great sign for Hanwha, as he left the game early yesterday with issues with his hand, as the umpire wants to make sure everybody sees that he has a new watch. All right. So Peraza yesterday with the single and the stolen base, but looked like he maybe jammed his hand, as that one's up high, 2-0. Looks like he maybe jammed his hand or something. His right hand, he doesn't wear a glove on his right hand. He wears the oven mitts, the Arby's oven mitts on his left hand. Doesn't wear anything on his right hand, but ended up maybe, looks like it kind of caught underneath his side or his leg or something, as that's a 3-6, not in time, 1 away. OJ, the guy that hit the game-tying home run in the 8th inning, is at first. McKinnon, who hit the walk-off homer, is giving the day off from the field and just DHing. Maybe a little bit of a rough night last night. Yeah, I mean, if he just hits dingers, he doesn't have to worry about stealing. But No Shiwan stepping in. No Shiwan has been doing his parts. 270 now on the season, has slowly been lifting that average up from the 250 area. And misses low. So pitch count obviously will be a huge factor again, as it always is, but even a bigger factor. He did not pitch on Tuesday though, so he is not somebody who's pitching on Tuesday and Sunday. Wantain normally would have been starting today, but he is not, as that's chopped foul, 1-1. So No Shiwan yesterday, 2 RBIs, 3 for 5, 3 singles. It's been a while since I've seen him hit a double. I would like to see a double here. And the 1-1 just catches the bottom corner. No Shiwan takes a deep breath. That did look like strike. I do love this. I like the ABS system. As Kang Min-ho is reaching for it, but it was a strike. And the 1-2 pitch coming up. And swings through that. 2 away. Oh, Hyo-sung doesn't strike out a lot of guys. 22 innings pitched, 17 strikeouts. When he faced against Hanwha, he only had 1 strikeout, 2 walks, 1 strikeout in that game back on the 19th. So about a month ago, we faced Hanwha. And that's going to bring up An Ji-hong. An Ji-hong has been struggling, would be an understatement, as his average is now down to 237 on the season. One of the, obviously, the big off-season signing until the bigger off-season signing. Not sure why it's not 72 outs, but that just catches the outside down. There we go. Now we got it. So, An Ji-hong yesterday, I believe was the only starter without a hit, or without getting on base. Pak Song-an walked, but didn't get a hit, but he also didn't get to play the entire game. I talked about that a little bit in my preview show. That might or might not be available, as the check on Peraza is not in time. Peraza, do not steal. Do not steal. All right, the 1-1 pitch number 16 of this first inning, and that catches the outside corner. He is going outside, and that is something that Hanwha, especially the righties, really struggle with, is those pitches down and away. They do chase them a lot. He is a fastball, slider, changeup, curveball guy. Fastball ranges around 140, slider 131. I'm sure he's going to throw him a slider here. Nope, curveball in the dirt, tries to get him to chase. And Peraza steals, but this time he's sliding feet first. I did not get a chance to see if if Peraza has a glove on his right hand. See if we can get a better look at his right hand there. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? All right, the 2-2 pitch coming up. And swings at a ball up at his eyes, fouls that away. I live in Korea, so I watch it live here in Korea, and that is fouled away. Yeah, they are. I don't know. It's kind of a you either really, really love them or you really, really hate them. So, welcome, Jay. I am watching live and telling you what's happening. So, you're welcome to stay here and ask questions and listen if you'd like. Give me suggestions on what you would like me to do besides something. And that is crushed. Looking at the foul pole and goodbye. Can't leave now, Jay. Ryujin is just happy to get some runs says for supports. Still 2 outs. Nobody on second, though. And that's going to bring up Hanwha over in left field today. And looks at strike one. That's one way to break out of a slump, I guess. A 2-run shot as Hanwha lifts that one. Gujo over and catches it in foul territory. 3 away, but not before Ancheong puts them in the lead. On the 2-run shot. That is one way to keep them from throwing you out and catching it, says Ancheong. As that guy, it bounces off the guy's umbrella. All right. So big game here. Hanwha's got to stick with the lead. They have not done well in terms of holding the leads that they happen to get. All right. So again, OJ will be starting today. First game he has started in this series. They have pretty much the same lineup, just a little bit different in places that people are playing. I will put it that way. Good afternoon. Annyeonghaseyo. Alrighty. So we've got Ryujin on the mound, Kim Tae-yeon over in rights, Hanwha in left, Praza DH in today. And sounds good, Jay. So Ryujin on the mound, 9 games, 2-4 on the season, 5.33 ERA, 286 batting average against 49 innings, 14 walks, 47 strikeouts, and a 1.45 WHIP. Really, he has again been a tale of 2 different pitchers. This is the first time he's visiting Lions Park, as this stadium opened in 2016, I believe, and he was already in a different blue. Dodger blue at that time, or Dodger blue, or Doyer blue, or whatever you would like to refer to them as. Then on the road, though, he is 6.97 ERA. As that first pitch is a strike. As Gujo continues his trying into Sunday. And the curveball fouled away. So Ryujin on the road, 6.97 ERA. So he's 2-4 on the season. He's 1-4 on the road. Really, just 11 of his 15 walks have been on the road. 29 of his 35 runs have been on the road, and that is lifted straight into center. And they have their first hitter on base also. So I talked about this a bit in my preview show. Hopefully it's uploaded and live by now. But he really struggles on the road. I don't know why. Maybe they need to start bringing his bed in the bus or something, putting it in the hotel, get a better hotel bed or something. I don't know. Maybe he needs the Holiday Inn Express pillow choices. Not sure what it is, but that pitch is lifted. Kim Tae-yeon under it, and 1 away. So he struggles in two areas. One, he struggles on the road. The second time is he's really struggles whenever he's going through the lineup a second time. And I'm not talking about, a lot of guys, or sorry, the third time. A lot of guys struggle when they go through the lineup a third time. That is, it's going to happen because they've already seen, you usually have a couple different plans. But in the fourth, they're hitting 300. In the fifth, they're hitting 500. And the sixth, they're hitting 300. So it's not just a little bit different. They're hitting a massive amounts better. As that's one just catches the top of the zone, and it is and all right, Kujauk over at first. Ryunjin the check over on him as he will steal a base every once in a while. Big, tall, lanky individual. All right. The 0-2 pitch coming up. McKinnon, last 5 games, 263, 2 runs batting and 5 hits. Again, obviously the big walk-off homer yesterday. Surprised they haven't shown it yet. As those of you wondering, and I'm sure you're not wondering, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. Sundays are bucket hat days. Always bucket hat days. And that is a broken bats 4-6-3 as he carries his bats with him down the first base line, and they show his wife again. We'll have it's good evening, Alan. And gives up the leadoff single, but is able to get out of it with a double play. And most importantly, a very, very short pitch count. 7 pitches in that first inning. That's what I should get. I should get a wife. I should add that to the K list going. I should get a wife counter. So Jae-Jae will lead things off for Hanwha in the second inning. Hanwha up 2-0 on that An Shi-hong 2-run homer. Should be heading back. NBC is carrying the game today, and they do not have a counter up at the top like other broadcasts, so kind of make it gotta guess. It's the same when it's the same at the games. All right. Jae-Jae in the batter's box, wiggling that little leg of his, and looks at ball one outside. And misses ball 2. That did catch a little bit of the zone on the screen. Outside, ball 3. Jae-Jae yesterday ended up coming in to play after the ill-advised Jung Eun-won pinch hit for Pak Sang-on. Ended up 0 for 1 on the day. So the 3-0 count, I can't imagine him swinging. He doesn't, but it is a strike on the outside corner. We will point and wag our fingers at everybody. I know Nick is doing the dance right now. And that one also catches the outside corner. He is just all over that outside corner today. Yeah. Dave, you were asking the other day who was the Greg Maddux, and with this pinpoint accuracy on the outsides, I've got to say he's very impressive. So 263 on the season for him, but 404 on base percentage. Why? Because he is leading the league in hit by pitches, ladies and gentlemen, as he takes his base, and another leadoff base runner for Hanwha on the full counts walk. Love a full counts walk, ladies and gentlemen. Alan, you watching the Doosan game also? All right, Moon Yun Bin stepping into the box. Another solid offensive game for him yesterday. As Moon Yun Bin 2 for 5 yesterday. Hopefully not him. I don't think you understand how much I hate watching him try to steal. As that one misses way up high. So, I want to say 2018? What year is it? Yeah, 2018. He stole 8 bases. And that is also crushed. Wow. Oh. Oh my! They had no excitement. I had no idea. Oh, a home run apparently. They literally didn't say anything. They said it was a foul. Oh, it looks like it hit the outside of the pole. It hit the outside of the pole. Wow. That's 2 straight games that they've hit the foul pole. We're gonna have to rename it the Eagle Pole. Nope, if it hits the pole at all, it's a home run. Doink. And that is 2-run shots for Hanwha, and quickly ahead 4-0. And Jang Jin-hyuk stepping in. He's the one that hit the foul pole yesterday. That matches the amount of home runs. He gave up 2 home runs in his first 6 games, and he's given up 2 home runs today. Huge, obviously, because I don't know what it is, but the ball has been flying. Was it a fastball, Alan? And we have a 3-0 pitch coming up. Jang Jin-hyuk not swinging, hopefully. And up high, ball 4, and I have to imagine that they're going to be walking to the mound. And it is going to be a rough, long day for Samsung. Because Alan, if it's a fastball, it's an automatic ejection if it hits him in the head. No, starter is not hanging around at all. And Samsung has used their quality starters or their quality bullpen guys a lot already. Oh, he's given up 11 runs on the season coming into today, and he's already given up 4. All right, Ido Yoon now stepping in with a runner on first. And there we go. Yeah, let's bunt. We're up by 4. Let's bunt. That's smart. Excellent choice. Why wouldn't you bunt here? 286 on the season. Yesterday. Solid day yesterday. It's 4-0. No bunting. All right. The 1-0 pitch coming up, and they are going to let him swing. He swings, foul, lifts that one to left field, and 1 away. Why? Put the team away. You need to be up by 8. Yep, that's exactly what he's thinking. All right, Kim Tae-yeon stepping in. He singled and was out at second on the Peraza ground out as Jung Jin-hyuk slides back into first and easily safe. Coming up, pitch number 38 of the game for Samsung starter Iho Sung. Outside. Whoops. Hit the wrong button. I was off by 1 button. Sorry, Kim Tae-yeon. Alright, the 1-0 pitch. And that is also absolutely crushed. Goodbye. Another 2-run blast. Two-run shot. 2-run shot. Two-run shot, 2-run shot, 2-run shot. As Hanwha is doing some damage today. Peraza swings through that. He wants in on the shit. Up on that, so we're 1-1. And this is exactly what was happening yesterday, or this whole week, as Hanwha was hitting, but they weren't scoring runs because you can't home run here. You can't do it because that would ruin everything with a solo homer. There you go. Single up the middle. That's what I like to see. A nice single up the middle. Now, No Shiwan can hit a 2-run homer. Yeah, you you can't hit a solo shot when it's 2-run homer day. Like you just no, it's not. You can't do that to your team. And No Shiwan looks at the first pitch outside, ball one. Now it's time. Yunjin warming up as now they got a possible double play ball here. Outside 2-0. And too high. Foul. 1-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. There we go. I don't feel bad for any team that faces Hanwha and gets beat. And whoa, way up high. Ball 3-1. Pitch 48's coming up. 22 pitches in the first inning. Only giving up 5 hits, but 6 runs because 3 of them were 2-run shots. Yeah, just there's a guy. Oh, sorry. Peraza's on first. My buttons don't always work. Yeah, obviously he should hit a home run here. You need another 2-run shot. He sets up outside right where No Shiwan likes it, but too far outside and another walk. As An Ji-hong will make his way into the batter's box, as I imagine they will be making a trip. There's the trip to the mound. As he makes his... He's just saying, oh, you're throwing here, throw strikes. I think that's what he's telling him. Yeah, he just said throw strikes, but not too many strikes, because then they hit it, and then they hit a 3-run homer. All right, An Ji-hong. An Ji-hong with the 2-run shot up in the yeah. I think he said if you don't throw strikes, we're gonna trade you to Hanwha. And here comes An Ji-hong with the 2-run homer back in the first. His first hit of the series. Nope, he did have a hit. Friday, he had a single play, so. See, the manager just needed to go tell him what to do. Throw strikes. And fouled away. 0-2. Hanwha is doing their best to stay out of the basements. And the 0-2 pitch, that is lifted into center, and that is given chase, catches it on the run. Peraza retreats back to second, and 2 away. Gave it a shot to the gap, but center fielder Lee Sung-gyu for Samsung is a little too fast as he catches it with his matching blue glove with stripes down the fingers to match the blue striped uniforms that Samsung is wearing. And Che-in-ho, who made the last out last inning, will have a chance to get himself on base as he looks at a pitch in the dirt. 1-0. All right, the 2-0 pitch. He sets up on the outside and way up high. Ball 3. I believe he will be given the giant red lights, as he's already walked 3 this inning. Walked Che Jae-hoon to lead it off, who came home in a 2-run homer, and then watched Jang Jin-hyuk as he gets that one inside for strike number 1. Walked Jang Jin-hyuk, who came home on the Kim Tae-yeon 2-run homer, and now he's got to trying to get Jae-no, who lists that one foul to bring the count full 3-2. This song is so much better than the new one this year. So much better. And ball 4, take your base, sir. That will load them up for Che Jae-hoon, who led off this inning with a walk. And we'll see if they make another trip to remind him that he's supposed to throw strikes. How about a hit by pitch, run scoring? We'll call that a run scoring hit by pitch. And that just catches the bottom corner. He's been hitting that once. So with the bases loaded, Che Jae-hoon is 1 for 3. And that's way outside. 1-1. He is 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a hit by pitch. That's up high. Ball 2. 60 pitches already. 22 in the first. Now 28 coming up on 29 here. And chases ball 3 up into Gujauk under it, and Hanwha strands the bases loaded. But they get 4 more runs on 2 more 2-run homers, and Hanwha takes a 6-0 lead into the bottom of the second. Now, Yoo-hyun-jin is going to have to make sure that he doesn't do what I always talk about, and that is give up runs after a very long rest. And very long inning there. We'll see. I imagine that's it for their starting pitcher, as he just threw his 61st pitch. 39 pitches that inning. Are you talking about in the game? Like on the I definitely do not prefer the atmosphere of the MLB. MLB is great for going and like watching baseball and only watching baseball. But as far as the atmosphere, nothing beats the atmosphere of any baseball game outside of the KBO or outside of the MLB. So Kim Jong-un already been told all about the umpire's new watch as he looks at strike one on the outside and 0-1. Hyunjin, very important. Again, getting out of this inning without giving up any damage. And swings at a big curveball at the top of the zone, and that is 0-2 as he fouls that down the third base foul area. And yesterday, the big two-run shot against Kim Bum-soo to put them ahead temporarily as Ryunjin 0-2 counts coming up. And calls for Ryunjin now gets to see the umpire's new watch. 맞아요. All right, here it comes. And misses outside 1-2. So Yuanjin, first inning only threw 7 pitches. Again, threw 110 on Tuesday, so I imagine they're probably going to try to keep him around 90 pitches or so as that one's fouled away. I'm at Choi Jae-hoon just can't quite hold on to it as it bounces off the heel of his mitts. And that is lifted right to Kim Tae-yeon, who's hanging out on the warning track. 1 away. Yeah, one thing I did notice, Alan, is that like they're trying. It seems like they're trying really hard to, because a lot of MLB people and a lot of baseball people have seen now that because of the WBC that there's so much outside like things to do at the game with and they're trying to like force it, but only force it in between the batters and it or in between the innings is that one misses inside ball too. It really does seem like it's at least that's what I noticed whenever I went to the games in Seoul for the Seoul series between the Dodgers and Padres. It just felt really strange. That one catches the top corner, 2-1. And lifted foul, 2-2. I love how they start the at bat with a pitch clock violation at the start of an inning. All right, the 2-2 pitch inside ball 3. And this will be his first 3-ball counts, first full counts. And another foul down the line. Ryu Ji-hyuk, let's see, yesterday, how did he do? This yesterday? No, not yesterday. This is yesterday. Ryu Ji-hyuk yesterday, a single, 2 walks, a strikeout, a stolen base, 2 RBIs. Pretty good day. And that is fouled away once again. Ryu Ji-hyuk is not a guy who strikes out very much. 17 strikeouts. That's a chopper up the middle. Lee Do-yun scoops it. A throw. What a beautiful play. What a play. Ranging way over to his left, catches it, fields it right behind the bag. The jump throw over to first, the stretch by An Chi-hong, and he is out. He does look like he plays with a slightly bigger glove. Ryu Hyun-jin given the applause for the solid defense. Ryu Ji-hyun, or I'm like mixing all these people together. Ryu Hyun-jin has not been getting solid defense as that first pitch is in there for a strike. He's given up 6 unearned runs already this year. So a solid defense from behind him would be very fantastic. That's way up high. Ball 1. That is a difficult throw to be running and trying to throw across your body, as that misses. 2-1. All right, the 2-1 pitch coming up, and that is lifted foul. 2-2. Very interesting how they play out the later innings here. As yesterday, Lee Min-woo pitched a lot, Kim Bum-soo pitched a lot, Kim Yoo-yeon pitched a lot, and Chu Hyun-sung pitched only to one batter who gave up the walk-off, so his pitch count is not going to be a big deal. But who else do they have in there to throw? And why weren't they used yesterday? As that one's fouled away, 2-2. So 2-2, 2 outs. Pitch number 26 of the day, or pitch number 19 of this inning. 282 for EJ Hyun on the day, and that's going to be the first strikeout for Ryu Hyun-jin on the day, and wife appearance number 2. Maybe they're just going to do it at the end of each inning, as they go down 1, 2, 3. Slow motion Pringles. I hate how it's always the same, like 4 commercials or 5 commercials in Korean. And I don't even understand most of them. Guru. Guru. I wonder how much it costs for an advertisement during a Hanwha game. Yep, here comes the Hotels.com commercial. So the crazy thing is I know all of these commercials, and I don't watch TV outside of watching these baseball games with you guys. So like I don't even watch baseball, or I don't even watch TV at all outside of the streams here. All right, Moon Hyun-bin will lead things off. He's the proud owner of the second 2-run shots by Hanwha on the day, and looks at ball 1. And inside ball 2. He is out there for another inning, Lee Ho-sung. Those glasses are awful. I'm sorry, those glasses are awful. Nope, same pitcher. Lee Ho-sung is still out there. And ball 3. Do have a new pitcher behind the plates, though. It looks like we have a couple. So that will be ball 4 and a third straight inning for Hanwha with a leadoff batter on, and the 5th walk of the day. So Kang Min-ho is out of the game for Samsung as that pitch catches the top of the zone. Jang Jin-hyuk walked in his last at-bat, or his only at-bat, I should say. Kang Min-ho done for the day, which is a good thing for Hanwha, as we are now at a 2-1 counts for Jang Jin-hyuk. And just catches the top corner of the zone, 2-2. Jang Jin-hyuk average at 250 now on the season after yesterday's appearance. And fouled away. Jang Jin-hyuk has been playing sparingly. Has been up, has been down, has been up, has been down. Just they don't give the guys a lot of room, a lot of time to get ready to perform. They just send them down right away, and then they go with the same guys that they had up that were there to replace them. So another thing where you bring a guy up and then you give him 2 games, you let him pinch hit 1 game, and then you're like, oh, you're not hitting, and then they send him down. So the 2-2 pitch, ball 3 swung and fouled back, 2-2. So Jang Jin-hyuk yesterday 2 for 4 with a strikeout, a single, a home run, a walk, a stolen base, and a fly out to right in the 9th. And the 2-2 pitch once again. And swing and a miss. And that's going to bring up Lee Do-yoon. I'm surprised they, up 6 if you bunts. I think they might throw at the manager, not the player. All right, Lee Do-yoon up. He flew out to left, and they are stealing. Moon Hyun-bin with a stolen base. This is not going to go over well. Stealing bases up 6. That is the first stolen base for him on the season, as he was 0 for 4 before that. Ball in the actual pitch. And in there, strike 1-1. So 346 with runners in scoring position for Lee Do-yoon. Lifts that to 1 and out of play. Just inside the foul line, and that is going to put Moon Hyun-bin home, and Hanwha has another run on an RBI single as the Stolen Blaze plays a huge role in scoring another run. As he slaps it just inside the foul line, down the third base line, way out in the outfield, and I know, I couldn't, I was like, what's going on? I couldn't tell. All right, Kim Tae-yeon getting a look at the umpire's watch, and he is the owner of the third two-run shot of the game, and yeah, that's the thing is like I'm trying to listen to what they're saying because the camera work is so bad. It's like, what was he looking? Probably because they have to have one camera on Ryun Jin's wife at all times. And a check over at Ito Yoon, and slides back in without a tag. As Hanwha is making them pay for their walks, and that is lifted foul. The fans look like they're moving about now. It is very warm outside, I believe. Yeah, I mean, you gotta have one camera on his wife. I wonder if they realize that she is no longer a announcer. She no longer covers sports, as Kim Tae-yeon fouls that one off again. She no longer covers sports, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to put a camera on her anymore. Here comes pitch number 80 of the day. As he's still only one out here, and Hanwha already one run and chops that one foul into his foot. Reset for another 0-2 pitch. He is sulkily walking around on the mound. He is no longer going to want to ever wear those uniforms again. All right, Kim Tae-yeon. And the check over Ito Yoon slides in. Steps off the rubber, resets. Ito Yoon takes one step back to first and then resituates his feet. And the 0-2 pitch. That is a shot. Shortstop picks it up but isn't able to get it out of its glove. As Hanwha has another base hit. That is his third hit in 3 innings. And they've got runners on first and second, and I've got to say that they're going to take him out of the game finally. Maybe. Great play by the shortstop, but same thing yesterday. He had trouble getting it out of his glove. Just a 2-run homer, a 2-run homer, a 2-run homer, a walk, a stolen base, a single, and they're gonna keep him in to face Peraza. Swing through that. That is a vastly different game today, Dave. Okay. No, you didn't miss it. Kim Tae-yeon just hit a single. Single to the shortstop, basically. As shortstop needs to maybe work on his glove, as he has been having lots of troubles. Yesterday was having troubles getting his hand into the glove, kept hitting his fingers on it, and today he had trouble once again getting the ball out of his glove. And Peraza looks at ball 2 on the inside on the curveball. And Peraza steps up the 2-1, fouled straight back and into the stands, 2-2. They can hear the screeching whistles from in my ear. Always feels fantastic. All right, Peraza, the 2-2 pitch coming up, and that's going to be ball 3 in the dirts. 3-2. Another full counts. The third full count for Hanwha. Their first 2 full counts, both walks, one by Chae-In-Ho and then one by Che Jae-Hoon. As Peraza would like to continue this to load the bases for No Shiwan. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. And that is crushed. Absolutely slaughtered. Oh my lord. He didn't even step out of the box before he gazed in amazement at how far he hit that. And that is the 4th home run of the day. I think he might be done on the day. Absolutely crushed. Like, he didn't even take a step out of the box. And that will be it for him as he gives up 10, and the mini convertible is on its way onto the mound, and we will have our first change of the day. That was crushed. As Hanwha suddenly, Hanwha, I talked about it before. Hanwha has been hitting a lot better since the new pitching coach. No, he already finished his. He finished his military duty already. Back in 2019. He's got a baby face, but he's 27, I think. I think he was 97. So we will see who the new pitcher is. Mr. Sky himself, Chae Han-il, will be coming in to get some work. Yeah, he was born in 97. His defense, I remember a couple years ago, they had a stat about him, like, for the last 5 years, he had the worst defense in the league. So Chae Han-il coming out, 19 games, 1-1, 4.35 ERA, 1 hold, 167 batting average against 20 2/3 innings, 9 walks, 12 strikeouts, number 37, the big right-hander, and that's ball 1. Well, what it is, Nick, and it's the same thing that happened last year to start the season, and it's the same thing I talked about about a month ago. Kim Tae-yeon is not a DH. He is a guy that has to have like daily bats. Like, he needs to be in the lineup a lot. And now that he's in the lineup a lot, he's comfortable again, and he's not worried about 2 different things. He's not worried about fielding and hitting. And that's going to be a single up the middle as Hanwha's hit parade continues. And he's on base for the 2nd time today. at this point, all of the Hanwha hitters have reached base. All of the starters have reached base. They are looking for 2 guys left. 3 guys to end up with hits. Yeah, luckily it's a 2 o'clock game. Peraza's already got his shades on. An Chi-hong looks at strike 1. That's another single. Players are like, all right, well, if you're going to mess up everything in a close game, we'll just completely take it out of the manager's hands. As we've got 5 straight hits now for Hanwha after the strikeouts. And that's going to bring up Che and Ho. As he swings through that one. Che and Ho, one of the few hitters who are looking to still be on base for the first time. He is 0 for 1 on the day. Blew out to left and then walks. Outside. Ball 1, 1-1. No, Dave, his defense is off. And that's going to be another single into the corner. No Shiwan should be rounding third, coming home. As he walks into the dugouts, and it is a hit parade. I have to see where everybody's at now. That is a double. I couldn't quite see where he was. An RBI double off the glove of the first baseman down the line. And that's going to bring up Che Jae-hoon as the Samsung fans are no longer celebrating like they were yesterday. And that's going to be another shot, and right fielder grabs it. An Chi-hong tags up, and the throw home, not in time. And he is going to have a sacrifice fly. RBI for Mr. Che Jae-hoon. And it is 12 to nothing. Welcome, sir. All right, Moon Hyun Bin stepping up, his second time up this inning. This is 2 straight innings that Hanwha has batted around as he looks at ball 1 on the inside. So Hanwha batted around in the second. Che Jae-hoon with a walk and a flyouts. This inning here, 1-1, is he has walked in and stole a base, came around to score on the Ito Yoon single. And that's ripped, but fielded by the warm-up catcher. A long day for Samsung fans as the foul made it 1-2, and he lifts that one into the air. Center fielder under it, and that's going to be 3 away. But Hanwha adds 6 more. make it 6 and 4 and 2. 12 to nothing. And once again, Ryuhanjin is going to be coming out after a very, very long break. Yeah. At this point, I don't think it matters too much, as the 12-run lead is usually sufficient. All right. I love the fact that they're destroying the ball. 2-0 there, Allen, and here it's 12-0. It's gonna be, these games are killing me, man. Bottom of the third here, but it's the everywhere else it's the fifth inning. No, we should be slowly coming back here. And there we go. As we now have the bottom. Why does this do this? That's a good manager right there. That's the definite question we're gonna have to find out, Dave. All right, Yu Jin back out, 26 pitches, but he's had two huge vacations almost, as that first pitch is in there for a strike. And there's Yu Jin's daughter, I believe. No, that's not. She has a little bucket hat on today too. And misses inside, 1-1. There's never a bad time to bunts in that dugout. And just misses inside, 2-1. I would not would not want to be at the game today, even as a Hanwha fan, and that swings and a miss, 2-2. Just so hot. Daegu is the hottest city in Korea. And that's going to be a shot fielded by An Ji-hong on a beautiful play. And one away. An Ji-hong. Wow. Somewhere you learned how to play first base. I guess, he can make those plays because, he's a second baseman. But it's the footwork that gets me. All right, first pitch, ball way low and outside. So yeah, those are the plays that An Ji-hong can make over at first. It's the other things that seem to be a bit of a problem for him. All right, way up high, 2-0. Yeah, it's definitely possible. Much better today. Definitely. OJ looks at strike one on the outside corner. The one thing though, King, is the Yu Jin pitched 110 pitches on Tuesday, so yeah, he's gonna have to be limited to maybe 100 pitches today, as that fouls away, and 2-2. No, OJ 2-2 and fouls that one straight back a reset. Uh, with a day off tomorrow, I would rather save Yu Hyunjin. As that just misses outside. And there goes the perfect game. Or, nope, never mind. He gave up a single earlier. The second hit of the day for Samsung. With a 12 run lead, I would rather save my starting pitcher who has struggled a lot already this year. All right, first pitch there, fouled away. Oh, sorry, we got a runner on first there. So Yunjin, again, those long breaks are, it's fantastic that they're scoring runs, but at this point, you want to get the game done. Yeah, I believe that once you have each uniform is an exponential growth in ability. So a 1 and 1, and exponent of 1 means nothing. So as that's swing and a miss, 1 and 2. So now that he's actually exponentially improving, definitely. Oh, did they score a run? I saw that they had a runner on second there. All right, the 1-2 pitch. And that's a line drive caught by Moon Yunbin on the jump. And Hanwha today finally getting that outstanding defense that they have been getting used against all week. And we will flip the lineup back over. The Gujauk will be up. He singled in his first at bat, and then cried about everything on the way, as that's a strike one. And fouled away for strike number 2. It's probably over 30 degrees down in Dafrica. And fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Kuchauk again, not an easy strikeout. Not a guy that strikes out a lot. He will strike out every once in a while, obviously, but good contact skills. And in the dirt. Did you guys see how much those Otani bobbleheads are going for on eBay? All right, the 1-2 pitch. And fouled away once again. Change up $1,000 for a bobblehead. $1,000 for a bobblehead. I don't think I've ever had a bobblehead in my life. I should have my own bobblehead. All right, the 1-2 pitch. Nope. This camera guy sucks. 3 away, and he once again, after a long break, is able to come in and keep the damage 0 as Hanwha will go to the 4th inning up 12. Yeah. Otani Day. Like, it's his first, like, I don't get it. I don't get all that. But what do I know? I'm also not a Doyer fan. Yeah, Alan, their outfield paths are not very solid. They're very rounded. It's one of the things that I noticed, but a lot of it is because they end up throwing guys in the outfield that aren't good infielders, or they need somebody who's hitting, so they just throw them in the outfield. Is the reason why that so many routes and so many bad plays. All right, we should be coming back here to the top of the 4th. Jang Jin-hyuk should be leading things off. Thanks, King. All right. Jang Jin-hyuk, a walk and a strikeout. As he looks, apparently that's ball 1 after there was already a strike that nobody got to see. And that is a line shot caught by OJ. Fantastic play by OJ. All right, Ido Yoon now stepping in. Singled an RBI in his last at bats. And looks at strike 1. Rounder to seconds. Throw in time. 4-3. Alan, they did a couple years ago. They went to Japan. They also did. I believe next year or 2 years from now, they're also going to be opening in or playing in Japan. So. And 2 away, that's going to bring up Kim Tae-yeon. Kim Tae-yeon already on base 3 times today with a single, a 2-run homer, and another single. This is his 4th at-bat here in the 4th inning already. And that one is lifted, but it's foul. And 0-2. Misses. No, Alan. I believe they're on path to break all kinds of records this year in the KBO for attendance. And another line shot down the third base line, a foul. Yeah. I'm gonna get a signal for everybody who they're showing on TV since you guys can't watch. And another foul. So every time that they show him, I'm just going to hit a very, very lovely button. All right, the 1-2 pitch fouled away. Nope, that's going to be a little bloop. And it drops in for another hit for Kim Tae Young. 4 innings, 4 hits, 3 singles, 2-run homer. And just falls in after out of the reach of the diving second baseman off the tip of his glove. No, definitely not that, Alan. All right, Peraza, fresh off of his 3-run shot in the last inning, looks at ball 1. He wanted a 2-run shot to add. This is that's one. I don't know. Well, it has to do with who's playing well. That has a lot to do with it, Alan. But misses. Ooh, I like him laying off of that. That's a pitch that he's been swinging at a lot, going down to a knee, trying to hit the ball. As he's able to lay off of that. And the 2-1 pitch. This is low. 3-1. No Shiwan on deck. So Che on the hill is still out there. He's thrown 31 pitches so far this game. And Peraza loses his bats on the swing. No Shiwan will spray her down for him as he gives a little smile and he had a full count in his last at bat also, and that full count ended up in a souvenir for the fans in right field. And here we go. Swings at a pitch in the dirt, and that's going to end the inning. And end the threats. As Hanwha, for the first time today, is unable to put a run on the board. And hopefully that's not the end of their scoring on the day. Hanwha able to get a base runner on, but for the first time of the day, they did not have their leadoff batter on, and they did not score any runs. But Kim Tae-yeon did have a single there to extend his hitting streak to extend his hitting streak to 4 straight at bats all today. As yesterday he only had 1 hit. RBI, 2 RBI single. Da 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 da. So we are back for the bottom of the 4th. They will have Kim Ho-gun, the number 2 hitter, leading things off for Samsung. Yeah, longer than I was expecting. All right, so 22 pitches last inning, 48 pitches now, as that is in there for a strike. 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch in there, top of the zone, strike 2, 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch, and a defensive swing, but able to slap that away down the line. Hyunjin now ERA down to 5.02. The one thing is coming into today's game, he had a 5.33 ERA, but he had a 3.17 or 3.70 FIP, which is a basically what you think the pitcher's ERA should be. So even though he had a high ERA, his how he was pitching should have been much better, which is always a indicator more of pitcher ability versus team ability. And another fastball, 144, but it's fouled way out of play. And 0-2, trying to get Kim Algon to swing through a pitch as Kim Algon, 17 strikeouts on the season. Not an easy guy to strikeouts. 318 batting average. Misses inside on the big hook. Oh, nope. Oh, he had 3 strikeouts yesterday, so 20 strikeouts on the. All right. The 1-2. This is inside 2-2. Biggest thing again, Samsung just doesn't strike out a lot. Without a doubt, their biggest advantage is they don't strike out, and because they don't strike outs, they put the ball in play a lot. As that one misses outside, 3-2, and now the count is full. So when if you put the ball in play in the KBO, usually good things happen as the defenses, the fundamentals of the defense are not nearly as good. And another foul here. And that's going to be a ball, his first walk of the day. And a 10-pitch walk for the leadoff batter. Who is their shortstop now? I know Hog Young Min actually went on the DH, I believe. Or the DL. Their shortstop, Kim Jae-ho. I was wondering if who would take over at third, but so McKinnon stepping in, hitting into a 4.63 double play in his first at bat. Looks at ball one on the 109 curveball, doesn't curve down into the zone quite enough. McKinnon, we would love if you would hit another 4.63 double play. That would be fantastic for everybody. Oh. Wow. Hyunjin almost snagged that straight out of the air. Isn't able to, but ends up turning, throwing to second base, and gets the 3-4 putouts for the leadoff runner. As it just isn't able to. Kim Ha-gon is stuck in no man's land as that pitch that was hit straight back. It's straight back at Ryu Hyun-jin. He had to freeze to see if he caught it, and but one away. And first pitch in there, strike. Very important also is the fact that now the much slower runner McKinnon is on first instead of a speedier Kim Ha-gon. As that ugly looking swing there for strike number 2. I would say the KBO has a lot of double A hitting and swinging a strikeout number 2. All right, Ryuji Hook grounded into a 6-3 put out in his first at bats. Hyunjin steps off the mound, resituates himself. I mean, they have some good defenders. They have some bad defenders. They have some okay defenders. It's the same pitching. They have a couple good, really good pitchers, but most of the pitchers that are really good are all foreign. They have some good hitters, but usually the good hitters are not good defenders. As the 1-0 pitch in there for a strike, 1-2. Kim Jae-sung, last 4 games, consecutive hits. Wait, that's not who I said was hitting. I thought it was Ryuji Hook. Ah, that's why. Apparently had a switch at some point. Kim Jae-sung is in second, and that's a little bloop into left center field, and they've got themselves another. So Ryuji Hook is not hitting, and that is going to be Kim Jae-sung instead. That change. Kim Jae-sung. All right. First real threat of the day for Samsung. They've got a runner on first and seconds with 2 outs. And first pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Pitch number 69 of the day, and that misses up high. Ball 1, 1-1. To Lee Jae-hyun. Lee Jae-hyun struck out in his first at-bat. Hitting .303 with the runners in scoring position. 10 hits, 11 RBIs, and that misses low. Nearly at his foot, and 2-1. Number 51, I don't know who that one is. All right, and fouled, 2-2. So this season, when they have runners in scoring position against Ryuhyunjin, teams are hitting .480 against Ryuhyunjin with runners in scoring position. But yeah, .480. That's pretty good. But you can't hit if you don't swing. And look at it for strikeout number 2 on the day for Lee Jae-hyun, and strikeout number 3 on the day for Hyunjin as he gets out of that. And we will go to the 5th inning. Hanwha up 12. Big strikeout there for Hyunjin. Big strikeout. And double check. Yeah. I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I'll give you some. No, not that one. All right, I'm back. Leading off things for Hanwha is going to be Mr. Noshiwan himself. As Hanwha looks to add some. And we have same pitcher out there. Noshiwan looks to strike one. It's the KBO, Alan. That's all they do is bunt. And we need to get rid of that as he hits a dribbler down to the third baseline and able. He's going to have to unhook the old wagon. As that was the slow roller down the third base line, fielded and out by a full stride. Not a good throw at all. That was just not good looking defense, honestly. And that's in there for strike two. An Cheong. Two-run homer, a fly out to center, and a single in his last at bat. Fouls that one away. 0-2. So we got a few switches here. Chun Byung-woo is now over at third, so he made that play. This is inside. Get some of this switched here. And Chun Byung-woo, sorry. And that's fouled on the line. Jun Young. No, that's not right. A grounder to second, scoops it up, throws over to first, and 2 away. All right, let me try to get this figured out here. Number 4 batter is now playing short. As that will be the end of his day. And we will have ourselves a pitching change coming up to face the lefty. No, let me... Jun... Really? Another one? Another Mad Max? For 6 batter. All right, I think I've got that all fixed and figured out now. Changes and changes and changes and make it a little difficult. What do we have? So coming in to pitch for Samsung will be Lee Seung-min. Isung Min, 11 games, 1-2 on this season, 11.70 ERA, 0 holds, 341 batting average against 20 innings, 13 walks, and 13 strikeouts. Left. So he was a starter, but did not start well. So they've put him into the pen. Last outing was not good. Went 2 innings, gave up 5 runs against SSG. So 8 games from the bullpen. All right, Chano is going to meet him, and looks at strike 1. Strike 2 at the top of the zone. Doosan's up 3-1 now, and that's Chano. Grounder to shorts, scoops it up, throws to first, and Hanwha goes down. 1, 2, 3 on 3 groundouts. And we will head to the bottom of the 5th. So Lee Byung-hun will lead things off for Samsung, the number 7 hitter for Samsung. Samsung still looking for their first runner to third base, as they got to second base last inning. But other than that, they are still looking. Alan, you giving me the play-by-play over here. All right, Hyunjin back out on the mound for Hanwha. 3 strikeouts on the day. So Lee Byung-hun, the catcher, grounded out to a diving An Chi-hung at first in his first at-bat. Looks at ball 1, just misses the outside. Lee Byung-hun, 317 on the season at this point. Yu Hyunjin pitch number 74 there, as he did get out of the last inning, but his pitch count has slowly climbed up, as that's in there for a strike, and that catches the outside corner, 1-2. So Yu Hyunjin, 7 pitches in the first inning, then 19 in the second, 22 in the third, 24, and that's going to be a swing and strike. Out number 1 and strikeouts number 4 on the day. If Doosan had an actual foreign batter instead of, I'm still surprised that he has not been hitting well. Oh, that's a shot foul. 0-1. OJL singled in his first at-bats. Again, the big shot yesterday that tied up the game in the 8th inning. Ryunjin 489 now on his ERA. OJO with another shot right to Kim Tae-yeon, and that's 2 away. That is 3 straight hits for OJO that were hit hard, and that's a huge thing for Samsung, is he has not hit well the last 3 years. And I just said the pitching count, and now it shows up on the screen. And that's first pitch fouled. 0-1, 2 away quickly, as getting into the pitch counts again. 79 right now, pitch number 80 coming up, and that's going to be a chopper to shorts, scooped, throws to first, and 3 away, as he finishes that inning with only 8 pitches, or 80 for the day. And it is time to take a break. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it is the 5th inning stretch. I will be back in just a few minutes. Back. Apparently, Ryunjin's wife is still there, as she is on camera for the 4th time today. So those of you that aren't watching, basically his daughter loves going to the games, but yeah, So she goes to the game, but she doesn't know the game very well yet. Uh, so she yells home run to her dad, who's on the mound. His grandma is also there. As Che Jae-hoon leads things off with a ball, and then that would be another ball, ball two. I didn't even see him. And that's ball three. That is not a strike. That's the wrong button. And that is a... Man, it looks like he is throwing a lot different. It looks like he is throwing a lot faster than he is. As Che Jae-hoon lifts that into center, and that is one away. Let's get this game going, boys. 12-0. Let's end it. Let's no hitters through the rest of the game, shall we? Sounds good. Awesome. No changing pitchers in the middle of innings. You start an inning, you got to finish it. Them's the rules from now on. All right, Moon Yun Bin. First pitch swinging, I like it, but it's foul. Strike one. Moon Yun Bin with a 2-run shot, a walk, a stolen base, and a fly out to center field. And a single up the middle. You didn't get the memo. We are not supposed to be hitting anymore. We are done hitting. We want outs. And well done, sir. Another 2 hits game. Yesterday, 2 singles. Day before that, what do you have? A single and a home run. Today, a single and a 2-run shot. Jun Jin Hyuk swinging through that one. He got the memo. Good, 0-2. I feel like Samsung got a discount on 1980 pimp suits. Jun Jin Hyuk, the 1-2 counts. Jun Jin Hyuk, one of the only ones to not have a hit on the day. And he fixes that right away with a single. And we've got runners on first and second. He didn't want to. He wanted to join the hit parade. Moon Yun Bin with a single. Jun Jin Hyuk with a single. That's going to bring up Lee Do-yoon, who already has a single on the day. 1 for 3. He goes down, bloops that one just over the second base bag, hits the dirt in front of the grass, and rolls into center field. Lee Do-yoon looks at ball 1 on the outside. Allen. Lotes tied it up, huh? Kim Min-sung with a 2-run shot after the error on the shortstop. Lote's like, oh, we gotta win if Hanwha's gonna win. Alright, Lee Do-yoon, the 1-1. Yeah. And foul. Away. 1-2. That's what happens when you let a guy get an extra outs or let a guy on base. So Lee Do-yoon hitting 370 with runners in scoring position. 10 hits, 10 RBIs. And sticks the bat outs, fouls it away, resets for another 1-2 count. Got good games everywhere except in Daegu. 1-1 the Kia NC game. 3-2 LG. What KT is threatening, and Ido Yoon swings, lifts that one into left field, grabs, and 2 away. All right, Kim Tae-yeon coming up. He did not get to swing the bats in the 5th inning. This is the 6th inning and will be his 5th at bats. He is 4 for 4 on the day with 3 RBI, 3 singles, and a 2-run shot. First pitch swing and fouls. That's one out of play to the right. All right, the 0-1 pitch coming up, and that's going to be a shot, but the air on the second baseman is going to allow him to get on the base for the 5th time. Are they gonna let him have a single on that? It's very possible in the KBO, because even the announcer's like, oh, it was hit hard. That should be an error. If it's not an error, it should be. And bases are now loaded for for Kim Kang-min. That pitch in the dirt. 0-2. All right, the 0-2 pitch, bases loaded. Way outside. Oh yeah, he had all day to field that. Okay, I love how I can hear the Hanwha cheer captain in my headphone here, and that's way up high. Ball 2. 2-2. Is he going to walk in a run? All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. 2 outs, runners on first and second and third. The number 2 hitter, and he looks at a pitch. And that will end the inning. Hanwha loads the bases, but not able to bring anyone home, and that will be the end of Hanwha's attempt to score some runs in the 6th inning, and we will head to the bottom of the 6th. Hanwha up 12-0. Who's first up for Gujauk, the guy that cries all the time? Gujauk should lead things off for I don't know, it could be him. That's the left fielder. He's one of the highest paid guys in the team, or in the league. Sorry, not just the team. He's actually the guy that's beat out Lee Jung Hoo for Rookie of the Year in the KBO. Maybe you saw the earlier this week. There was the benches clearing in the KBO. That was him. Yeah, he's the one that's every time that they call a strike against him. All right, so we are back. 12-0. It probably like over photoshopped. So Zhang Xiwan back out. Of course he would be. He was out there yesterday. So 16 games, 2-2, 4.60 ERA, 1 hold, 2.12 batting average against 15 and 2/3 innings, and I didn't get to read the rest of it. So 5 innings for Yu Hyunjin. He is in line for the win if Hanwha can hold on to the game. Park Sang-won behind the plate for Hanwha. And first pitch, swinging on the curveball. All right, third at bats, 1 for 2 on the day. A single in the first at bats. Looks at ball 1 in the dirts. 1-1. There is nobody on third base. All right. Like, dude, why are they swing and a miss? So yesterday they used him in a 1-run game, and today they're using him in a 12-run game. I don't know why they wouldn't use Jangmin Jae. Are they going to have Jangmin Jae starts? And that's 1 out. And again, it's not the does it work, it's is it the right move? Like, to me, I'm just confused. They brought up Kim So-hyun, haven't used him at all. I assume Kim Gi-jung is going to make a start on Tuesday. So, again, it's going to be Moon Dong-ju on Tuesday, Kim Gi-jung on Wednesday, and Thursday should be Wang Jun-sol, maybe. I don't know, but that's in there for a strike. Again, why do these guys on the team if they're not going to be available to pitch, except for guys that were already on the team? I just don't get it. And that's in there for another strike. 0-2. And in the dirt, 1-2. So again, the issue isn't who they're bringing in. You know, the issue is not that they're bringing somebody in. He threw 80 pitches. You don't need to ruin his arm. He's already pitched enough. The issue is that's lined and caught by Moon Hyun-bin. The issue is you're bringing in a guy that you brought in yesterday to save the arm, but then you bring him in again today, and it's like if you brought up Kim So-hyun, why haven't you used him at all? You could have easily used him yesterday, but today you are not using him, but you haven't used him at all. If he's going to be starting on next week, why is he up on the first team now? As that ball 1 on the inside. McKinnon 0 for 2 on the day, a 4.63, a ground out in his first at bat, double play, and then a ground out to or a line out that was dropped to Ryu Jin in his last at bats, and he fouls that down the line 1-1. Samsung fans still hanging around as Hanwha's bullpen. Who knows what's going to happen? And that's in the dirt's 2-1. I don't understand that. Why are you wearing an Eagles uniform with Samsung thunder sticky thingies? That's probably those are probably the best Samsung uniforms right there. The whites with the that or the ones with the Hanja. Way better than whatever those things are they're wearing today. 3-1 on the count. And woo! As McKinnon dives out of the way on a ball that almost hits him in the face, and he will make his way to first on the walk. So Jiang Shiwan yesterday came in and pitched 1 inning. Didn't give up any runs, but threw 13 pitches. They got, again, Kim Saw-hyun has been up on the league with the second team for a while, but has yet to actually be used. Why is he there when you obviously need pitchers? Just doesn't make any sense. So Kim Young-un, 0 for 2 on the day, flew out to right in his first at-bats and then struck out in his other one. And looks at a ball 1. And chops that one. An Jeong picks it up, scoops, throws to first, and 3 away. That will be the end of the 6th. Hanwha still up 12-0. Head to the 7th. Alrighty, we should be coming back pretty soon. No Shiwan will be leading things off in the top of the 7th. No Shiwan 1 for 3 on the day with a strikeout, a walk, a single, and a ground out to the third baseman. Kim Dae-woo will be on the mound now for Samsung. 9 games, 8.25 ERA, 0 holds, 314 batting average against 12 innings, 4 walks, and 7 strikeouts. Other changes I will get to in just a second. no Shiwan. And way outside. Ball one. Well, other changes, lots of changes. Ujok is no longer in. Kim Tae-hoon is playing left, and way outside again. This this pitcher is a side armor, and he is missing into the other batter's box. And that one's down the middle and fouled out of play. He wishes he had that one back. It's that big. 2-1. Kim Tae-hoon left. What else we got here? And we go chopper to shorts for grabs, throws into the dirt, but one away as Ojeon scoops that up. All right, again, Kim Ji-chan is now in center. He pinch hit there for Kim Ha-gon. Misses low. Ball two, 2-1. And Ancheong lifts that one, gets under it, into no man's land, left fielder, and drops in. That's why you run it out. You should be on second base, but you're only on first. Should have been on first. Alrighty, I think that changes everything. Kim Tae-hoon in left there with that. I don't believe they're going to call it an error because he didn't touch it. Cheon-oh will be up, misses ball one way outside into the right-hander's batter's box. I think I have all of those things. We have a pinch runner now. So that catches the outside. That's one away. 1-2. I thought they said that there was a pinch runner. I wasn't able to see it. And I have not. There's been no throw over. And Cheon-oh lifts that one, skies it to right. Under it's 2. Yep, Iwan Suk is over there on first. And I'm going to guess that Iwan Suk will take over in center field. And Kim Tae-yeon will make his way into the infield to play first base. And that's one. Park Sung-on making his first at bat of the day, hitting .333 on the season. Strike one. Swings through that one. Strike two. That's way outside again. 1 and 2. They again. All right, so the 1-2 pitch coming up, pitch number 16, and that is going to be a chopper to second base, scoops, throws, and 3 away. And we will head to the bottom of the 7th. Double check that that was a hit. 15 hits on the day, as Hanwha is attempting to equal the amount of hits they gave up on Wednesday. They gave up 20 hits on Wednesday, and that's a absolute beating. So I'm going to guess here that Iwan Suk is going to move to center field. John Jin Hyuk will move over to right field. Is my guess. And then I assume Kim Tae-yeon will move into first base. And John Jin Hyuk will move over to right. Is my guess. I'm still waiting for them to actually say anything. Put it anyway. All right, let's check. What do they say? Yoon Dae-kyung, Kim Tae-yeon will move to first. Iwan Suk. Oh, Iwan Suk just goes to right. They're not going to put him in center. I was mostly right. I don't know why they wouldn't put him there, but anyway. And Yoon Dae-kyung will take over on the mound. All right, I think that fixes everything. All right, Kim Tae-yeon over at first. Yep. Iwan Suk in right. Chae-in-ho. Yep. Yoon Dae-kyung on the mound. 2 games, 0-0-0 ERA, 100 against 3 innings and 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, and a .9 whip. Oh, really? I didn't even see it. And strike one. Is that on the all right. And second pitch fouled back and out away. The amount of like obscure like little posts like that. I mean it matches the culture, I would say, you know, all of the difference, like 100 day. And that one is lifted into the air, and that is going to be the end of the shutouts, as that one is not catchable unless you paid to be there. Well, there goes the shutouts. Guess who pitched yesterday? Can you guess? Can you guess who pitched yesterday? Yeah, you can? You can guess who pitched yesterday? And misses ball 1. Only threw 25 pitches yesterday. Why wouldn't you bring him out again today? And fouls. That's 1-1. Like, I just don't get it. Like, all right, Jung Myung-woo, the 0-0 fouled straight back, and 1-2. Why? Like, a close game, you bring him in. Blowout, bring him in. He knew it too. And that is a strikeout looking as we waited 3 decades for the call from the umpire. That is one away. That is the definitely the weak points here for Hanwha, or for Samsung, is their number 6 batter, depending on who it is now 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts, and that misses outside 1-0. And in there for a strike, 1-1. Again, game is never over in the KBO as much as everyone would love to think. Do I think they're going to come back from 12-1? Absolutely not. Is it possible? Absolutely so. Will there be riots in the streets if they come back? Yes, there will be. And that one is also absolutely lifted to the warning track in front of the wall. 2 away. He just got under that a little bit too much. Otherwise, that would have been another souvenir. All right, OJL stepping in. He is singled in line to right field in his last at-bat. Average is slowly creeping back up as he fouls that one out of play. 0-1. Da, 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 da. And the 0-1 just gets a couple stitches on the upper zone, and it's 0-2. And a swing and a strike. That is the end of the 7th. They do get 1 run back. They only need 11 more, and we get to the 8th inning. Hanwha up 12-1. Sure. back. Moonyeon Bin will be leading things off in the top of the 8th. Again, Hanwha up 12-1 on a 2-4-6 score from the first, second, and third inning. As that baby is enjoying its afternoon. Got its sweatband on, its headband, its earmuffs, but Moonyeon Bin looks at strike one down the middle. And chopped. Foul. 0-2. Swings through that one, and he gives himself up, and that's one away. Oh, we are getting into the 30s now. All right. John Jin-hyuk singled in his last at-bat as he wanted to join the hit parade, and looks at ball one on the outside. And strike one down the middle. Time for some air humping. And that's going to be another single up the middle for John Jin-hyuk, and he's got another day. Yo, what's up, Royal? All right, Hanwha now has Lee Do-yoon stepping in. Lee Do-yoon is 1 for 4 on the day and swings through that one. You need him to get a hit. He'll get one more at bats. He'll get one more at bat. Maybe, as long as they don't pinch hit for him. All right, the 0-1 pitch, and that's lifted into the air. That's going to drop in front of... No, center fielder with a great play. And that's why you put speed in center, as he flies out and catches it on the run. And that's 2 away. No, I do not. I do not partake, sir. All right, Kim Tae-yeon still looking for hit number 5, and that's ball 1 on the outside. Again, Kim Tae-yeon single, 2-run shots, a single, and reached on an error in his last at-bat. 4 spots. And Kim Tae-yeon looks at strike 1. Alright, the 1-1 pitch. And lifts that one, skies it up in the air. Third baseman under it, and 3 away. As they retire him for the first time today. And we will head to the bottom of the 8th. Hanwha still up 12-1, 16 hits on the day. I stream all of the away games. I don't do the home games, though. All right. Whoop, wrong button, wrong button, wrong button. Yeah, I actually go to all of the Hanwha home games. So because I go to the Hanwha home games, obviously I can't stream from the stadium. So I do all of the Hanwha away games, or I would say most of them. I will miss one or two every once in a while. What did you do, Rasheen? He hit one yesterday. He's hit 4 home runs. I believe I would love to stream from the stadium, but unfortunately, there's laws against that. Alright. Let's see. We should have another pitcher. Kim So-hyun, and now he comes in. Now, why is he? I just don't understand the logic. All right. Lee Sung-yu will be leading things off for the Kitty Cats. Yeah, I mean, there's some people, they're streaming the game, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's illegal, and I would rather watch the game. So, 5 games, 150 ERA. This is his first time back up, and that's in there, 150, and strike 1. And lifted into right, 1 away. Yeah, will do, Royal. Kiwi, you know what that one's for. All right, way outside. 1-0. No, I live in Korea. All right, outside. 2-0. Yeah, you could do it, but like it would be much easier to do it to a private stream, and that is crushed. But not enough, and 2 outs. They just make it look like it just has absolutely a shot, but it's not. And I do not speak it fluently, and Kim Ji-chan lifts that one, and that one is up against the top of the wall. He's going to be walking into second base, and he is on second with 2 outs. All right. McKinnon is up now. The guy you're looking for, and looks at strike 1 on the outside corner. 0-1. on the day. He's 0 for 2 with a ground out, a double play, and a walk. And that misses way outside. 2 and 0. Why does it keep saying 1? Oh, it is 1. That's why. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch. Misses outside. 2 and 1. And foul. Back 2 and 2. I need to change my buttons around so I don't have to click things to get to it. I need just a hotkey where I just hit it and it always does it. All right, the 2-2 pitch to McKinnon. Way up high. 3 and 2. Oh. Here it comes, the 3-2 pitch. And that misses inside again. As he will take his base. Sorry, but he did not get a hit because he walked. Yeah, sorry, man. He's walked his last two at bats. That one was a Matrix style reach back and then lay down on the ground. Oh, runners on first and second now. 2 outs. And Kim Young-woon will be up. Looks at ball 1. Like, that's ridiculous. All right, the 1-0 pitch. Way out. 2 and 0. Yeah, sorry, David. Or sorry, Royal. Rasheen, you never told me what bet you made. And the 3-0 pitch, I assume he's going to have the red lights. As Kim Young-oh hitting 300, 0 for 3 on the day, though. And he had the green lights and swung through that one, and that's 3 and 1. Ooh, big swing. He was trying to tie it up on one swing. Down 11. All right, the 3-1 pitch misses inside. Ball 4. Little mound visits from Pak Song-an. A fist bump. And got the bases loaded. 2 outs. 2 quick outs to right. And then a double, a walk, and a walk. And No, it's your delay. Remember, you're a little bit ahead of me. And that's another ball. Why would I have it out for him? He liked my video of me changing to being an SK fan or SSG fan. And that's ball 2. And the 2-0 pitch misses upstairs. 3-0. Is that what it is? I can assure you that is not in my thought process whatsoever. And ball 4. Is that one better, Nick? You like that one better, Nick? Is that one better? All right, now we've got a 12-2 game here as they still have the bases loaded. Jun Byung-woo has 1 at bat today as that one catches the outside. Jun Byung-woo 1 at bats, struck out looking in the last inning as. Yeah, he's on base. He's on third now. And that misses ball 1, 1-1. And Kim So-yeon and fouled. Out of play, 1-2. Now you need a single, a hit of some sort, a pass ball. All right, the 1-2 pitch, and that's a shot foul, and resets for another 1-2 pitch. And swing and a miss. And that is the 4 strikeouts from the number 6 spots. And Hanwha will go to the 9th, up 12-2. Sorry, Royal. He struck out. Stranded him on third. 일어나! 최강한어의 승리를 위하여 함성 발사! The KBO app is so far behind. They are still saying it is the 7th inning. No problem, man. Bet they wish they would have been in that class then. Poor kids from yesterday. Yeah, apparently it's only going to be the 7th inning for Hanwha. Kim Jong-min leading things off in the 9th inning here for... Really? How could An Chi-hong be the best? 3 for 5 with a home run and 2 RBIs when Kim Tae-yeon was 4 for 6 with a 2-run homer and 3 hit. I don't get that, but anyway, who cares about that thing? All right, top of the 9th here. Jung-min-oh looks at ball 3 on the outside. We do not have the bases loaded. Trying to get everything reset. There we go. And the 3-0 down the middle, strike 1, 3-1. And a shot dropped by the shortstop, and that will be another error. What? They really gave him a hit on that? No, he's getting an error. I'm not giving him a hit on that. No. The official score is an idiot if they give him a hit. All right, no Shiwan. Still looking for an RBI today. 1 for 4 with a strikeout, a walk, a single, a 5-3 ground out, and a 6-3 ground out. What are they gonna do? Fire you, Dave? All right, way outside. 1-1. Yeah, how dare I think that the catch something that hits your glove. And catches it in the foul territory. What a play. What a play. What a play. Iwan Suk stepping in. Finally gets the bats. And looks at ball 1. 1-1 on the outside. They could turn the game on. Oh, come on. You got to pull that trigger. And outside. Ball 2. Iwan Suk looking for his 3rd career home run. And instead, it gets a strikeout. Yeah, guy's a beast. When he gets to play, he gets he in 2022 he had 3 home runs just in the Futures League. 3 of them. Channel, first pitch swinging. Thank you, sir. Center fielder under it. And that is 3 away. We will go to the bottom of the 9th. Hanwha up. And I will be right back. All right, we are back for the bottom of the 9th. Hanwha looking to hold on to the 10-run lead. 80 pitches. All right. The Samsung Lions will have Lee Byung-hyun leading off. He is 0 for 3 on the day. And strike one in there. Jungmin Jae on the mound. 11 games, 0-1, 438 ERA, 364 batting average against, 12 1/3 innings. And a partridge in a pear tree. A fly ball to center. Jang Jin-hyuk gets turned around and looks awful as that drops in for a double. That's why I would have put Iwan Suk in center instead of Jang Jin-hyuk. It looks very familiar. All right, OJL standing in now. He is 1 for 3. The big cloud of rosin, of chalk from the professor. Is that Kim Tae-yeon growing a beard? I think I see like 4 hairs there. And swings through that. 1-1. No problem, Dave. Started with 7 in the first inning and then 8 in the 5th inning, and they said, "Okay, that's enough. We're up 12. You can take a break." All right, OJL 1-1 catches the inside corner from the professor, and that is class. 1-2. Jungmin Jay again, 4.38 ERA. A guy that can really just. I'm surprised they're not gonna have him spot start on Wednesday. Actually, filed away. Because there is no rain in the forecast whatsoever, so obviously you're gonna have a bunch of games to play without some foreign pitchers. And the 1-2 pitch in the dirt's 1. 2-2. All right, the 2-2 pitch in the dirt, 3-2. Oh, around the league, Kia holds on to win 2-1. KT comes and just blows away LG 10-4. Doosan and Lotte still tied at 3. Kium with a 10-3 victory over SSG, and that's swing and a miss. One away in the 9th here. All right, Lee Sung-gyu. He is 0 for 3 on the day with a line out to second, a ground out to short, and a fly out to right. And first pitch swinging, Park Sung-won tosses the mask out of the way, reaches over, but into the dugout. Doosan? They've got 2 outs. Lotte's got 2 outs in the top of the 9th, but it's 3-3. All right, the 0-1 pitch coming up here. And it's in there for a strike. It's 3-3 in the 9th. I think you'll be all right, active. But you never know. It's the KBO. They could have a walk-off grand slam for all we know. All right, 0-2 pitch coming up. 3-18 with runners in scoring position. But that is another. Oh, he hits his hand, knocks his glove off on the backswing. And the international symbol of Hanwha's manager, and that's swing and a miss. Actually, the GM is in Taiwan now because KBO implemented that new rule this year where they can sign a temporary foreigner for $300,000 a month for 6 weeks, and then after 6 weeks they have to decide is that one is fouled away. 0-1, 2 outs. All right. Yep. Bottom of the ninth now in Seoul, and 0-1 here. Kim Tae-hoon hitting 500 on the season as he rounded out in his first at bats. Sorry, flew out in his last at bats. Maybe. No, I mean, as long as they're on the DH or the DL, then they're fine. And that's misses way inside at 2-1. It's the old man club over there. The Moon Bin scoops, throws, and that's 3 away, and Hanwha wins. Ryu Hyunjin with the win, and Hanwha, believe it or not, Hanwha wins, ladies and gentlemen. Hanwha wins as they out-hit 17-6, scoring 12 runs on 3 2-run homers and a 3-run homer. And the best way to keep it out of the manager's hands is to blow out the other team in the end of the game. So, yeah, 12-2 final score. Hanwha wins. Finally, as that is their first win of the week, as they go 1-4-1 on the week with some very disappointing losses. Again, they've been hitting better since the new hitting coach finally able to get some runs in. It's like they put in the old 2018 ball into Daegu Samsung Alliance Park this weekend. So yeah, Hanwha wins. Everybody hits. Kim Tae-hoon again. First 4 at bats were all in the 4th inning, and 3 singles and a 2-run homer. Peraza came back after leaving the game yesterday, DH, so he was able to get. Obviously, the hand is not too bad. It's his throwing hand, so maybe a couple days off. We'll see if he plays on Tuesday. Single, 3-run shot there. No Shiwan, only 1 single, and then An Cheong, the 2-run homer in the first, will end up getting the game-winning hits. Single later than that. Again, everybody hits basically. All around great game. Only a few things that I'm trying to figure out why. Like, why is Jang Shiwan and Yoon Dae-kyung pitching again today? And but Hanwha wins. The Doosan game is still going on, but all the games that I'm going to be broadcasting, and I guess the Kium game is still 10-3 in the 9th. But so Ryu Hyunjin, 5 innings, 4 strikeouts, 80 pitches. Huge start for him. His first, as he has not pitched well on the road. 1-4 on the road coming into today's game. His one game that he did win was the 1-hit performance against Doosan, and then today pitched well with the 4 strikeouts and no runs given up. The bullpen gave up 2 runs later on a home run, and then a Hanwha special load the bases, and then give up a walk to walk a guy in. So thank you, Dave, for stopping by. Thank you, Ryu Hyunjin's wife, for being on the broadcast. I'd like to thank her for making multiple appearances. But I will be back next Friday for the series against SSG, as the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday games are all home for Hanwha, so I will be at those. I will see you guys next week. Okay? And thank you, everybody.